Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is D-Man with Quad V, bringing you League of Legends action. And tonight we're going to have, it is a 5v5. It's going to be the North American ESL Week 1. It is Team SoloMid versus Rock Solid. For Team SoloMid in the blue team, they're going to have Ash, Alistair, Warwick, Anivia, Janna. And for Rock Solid, it's going to be Shen, Amumu, Corki, Blitzcrank, and Rise. So, pretty even teams-ish. Let's give you the names of the players as well. It's going to be Chaox, Westris, the odd one, Reginald, as Reginald with the 1, not the L, and Chewy. Well, it's CHU8, so I'm guessing it's going to be Chewy of some form, or Chew8, or whatever, who knows. For the Rock Solid team, it is going to be Rambo, Narrit, Voidboy, I'm a Cutie Pie, and Skara. It is I'm a Cutie Pie's VOD. It is his replay. The replays are available. The ones I got are from clgaming.net, so feel free to check that out. I'm sure if you're watching these videos, you no doubt know about that website because it's probably one of the places of League of Legends viewers go to. So, what do we got? Let's have a quick look. We've got Amumu jungling and Warwick jungling, so the standard junglers, nothing overly fancy in that. Pretty much Ghost Flash for everyone, barring Shen, who's obviously got his dash anyway, so he's got Exhaust. As ping's going out. Blitz is apparently going to try and pull through wall, obviously. Try and pull from here, maybe? Or is going to try and grab from the bush? No, nobody there. Looking round for them. Obviously, it's a Mumu they want to cover. Clairvoyance on Janna, and no Clairvoyance for a Rock Solid. So we are speccing this from Rock Solid's point of view, who are the purple team. Didn't go out to grab, going to port back. No reason to hang around if no one's there. So, nothing really happening in the opening 5 minutes. Remember, this is a match for points. The NESL league, it is for you Europeans, you'll know all about the ESL. You guys have seen it before. In America, they've got the NESL, the North American ESL, which they have like a league structure going there. There's also one in Europe, obviously, going on. And then there's the ESL Masters as well, which is like a combine of everything. It's all going to build up and culminate to the DreamHack finals, so the summer finals, which I'm sure you've all seen, the $100,000 finals. Massive, massive prize money available. It's going to be 3 North American teams, 3 European teams, and I think 2 Asian teams, I believe. I may be wrong on that. I'm sure you've all seen the news post if you haven't. So what are we going to have? We're going to have, this looks like Rise is going to be solo up top. So Skara playing as Rise up top is going to be solo. Don't know who he's going to be against yet. Corki going to be mid against Ash. And Blitzcrank and Shen. That's a weird combo. Down bottom. And it's going to be against Alistair and Janna. That's quite a strong pushing team. It's going to be Anivia top against Rise. I think Rise is going to struggle against Anivia. We'll see how he plays out, though. Fairly even with Corki and Ash in mid. Oh, I just saw a hit point blip. Oh, he was helping out Mumu on blue. So Mumu started Wraiths, went to Wolves, and then gone blue. Those that are interested in the path they chose for jungling. So whether that was a case if they avoided blue because they weren't sure whether the opposition had already gone there or not, I don't know. I guess maybe a little bit dangerous starting at blue. It is, like I say, remember, this is proper 5v5 top level play by 2 North American teams. Team SoloMid, obviously, I'm sure you've probably seen their website as well. So these are pretty well liked teams. And Blitzcrank in a little bit of trouble here. He's been exhausted up. I think he's going to get away. He's got that mana shield to pop. Yeah, there goes the mana shield. I think he's going to have plenty of time to get away to the tower. Tries to get a cheeky grab on Janna, pull him to the tower. Didn't quite happy. They just hadn't got the damage between the two of them. Alistair's not really got a fat lot of damage. We are only at level 2. Janna's not got much either. So he had full mana bar, so he was going to get the full mana shield pop. Meanwhile, in mid, Corki's being pressed quite hard. Mumu continues to jungle. Warwick's no doubt getting jungle around there. We've not seen Warwick to attempt to mess up any jungle. In fact, we've not really seen anyone trying to mess up the either side's jungle. So, meanwhile, down the bottom here, Not a lot happening. This is the fight I'm interested in at the top here. There's the Anivia. Took a lot of damage. Remember, he's going to have an egg. The crystal, or rebirth, the actual name for it. He'll have the egg up, so don't want to get too carried away. Or if he gets stunned by that, he did. Took a bit of damage. Going to have to back away. Ghosts up, did he? Seems to be moving at its pace. Like you see, suddenly see his hit points blip down. Remember, we are using the LOL replay function. This is not live. This is the LOL replay function. You can get that at League for he had. And they need to be a little bit wary down the bottom, a little bit wary at the top as well. Otherwise he's porting away, and if you're very, very low hit points there, if that's what he's actually on, that is very low with no mana. And Warwick's come in to pick up kills. I'll tell you what, he needs to be careful. If Warwick's just close to level 6, he could easily just ulti onto Rise there. He just needs to be very wary of this. We don't know exactly what level he's on. He's trying to take a peek at him. Meanwhile, down the bottom, Janna's continuing to push. Blitzcrank just hit 5. Takes a couple of swipes. He's got red on as well. If it stings him to 6, he could tower dive him, I think. He's certainly low enough. No, he didn't. He didn't take him to 6, though. So, Rise is going to live to fight another day, I think. And Anivia got the time bought on that top turret. Ash missing still. Not seeing him anywhere around there. Rise is going to have to back well away from this turret now, because Ash could easily just pop out the side here with the minion stack. Mumu's going to go down bottom. There is Anivia. Anivia's come back out. He's returned from jungle. Rise is going to have to port away, and this might be a free tower. Alistair's come up to the top as well. This is going to surely be a free tower. There's no one moving anywhere near it. Ash is still mid and completely abandoned the turret, and Rise could not do a thing about it. He was pinging away. Amumu had gone bottom, so they're going to go for Dragon. Looks like they're probably going to get Dragon. I guess maybe a whirlwind from Ash going to come through. Mumu's going to have to back away. Meanwhile, that turret has gone down. Ash arrow just went down towards these in Dragon. They're going to pick up a Dragon. Mumu very low. Low does manage to pick it up though, but that was a turret traded for a Dragon. So, the grand scheme of things, gold-wise, pretty even, but a turret down, nevertheless. So, Blitzcrank looking to see whether he can grab anything. Porting back. We're going to get ported away with him. Meanwhile, Corki and Ash continue in mid. Rise is going to have to back up a little bit to continue in lane. It's always one of those things when you do push a lane. We're at 8:45, so it's a fairly quick tower up top. Not the quickest. Obviously, you can get them in 5 minutes if they're completely terabad in the lane, but when you get a fairly quick push like that, sometimes the teams don't quite pull together, or they don't push in the lane, and suddenly the ones that were pushing great at the top lose out because suddenly they're not getting experience. And no doubt Warwick's gone back jungling, but Anivia, is he going to be roaming? Is he going to join, try and get a gank? What's he going to do? Because right now he's not getting any experience whatsoever. We'll see where he goes. Mumu's going to get blue. Might pop out of the jungle in a moment. Who knows? Rise has been got to be very cautious here because he's in no man's land. He's got absolutely no eyes on anyone. Alistair looks like he's going up to take a peek at blue. I don't think he's going to go all the way up to wolves. Blue is down. Corki is in trouble. Ash comes straight in. Sorry, Warwick. Get the words right, but I actually managed to get away with that jump. And mistimed stuns there. Anivia really should have landed that stun after the ulti did finish. Oh, Alistair came out the jungle up top. Snuck the first blood on Corki. He's in a little bit of trouble. I think he's going to get away. Oh, Mumu bandage toss catches him nicely. Shen doesn't quite get the kill. It was a tantrum from Mumu that managed to get it. Is he going to go down? No, he's not. Anivia's going to get away, I think. I think he's ghosted up. He's trying to get away. He's got cover from Ash. Should be fine. Lands the stun onto Rise there. We see him doing a bit of moonwalking as he goes backwards as we get that little bit of lag because we're still watching from Amy Cutie Pie's view and he was too busy, too engrossed with Janna down bottom here. Continuing to hit those minions. Janna at the moment seems to have the better of him. Pushing, pressuring. So the tower stands strong in mid. Warwick picking up a pretty much a double stack up top, which Rise had built up. And Blitz continues on down bottom. And Alistair returns. So 1 kill each. Corky and Alistair both going down. Corky got the kill. Alistair got the kill, sorry. Overdrive is there, not hitting anything though, not getting a stun. Good punt. I do love seeing the cow come in and just kick people randomly. And Nivea chasing Corky over around the wraiths. Is he going to go looking for Moo Moo at the red? Corky's going to come round, I wouldn't have thought so. But Rises in, needs to be careful. He's got it warded down so we can see the danger. But Warwick continues to happily push top lane. He must have got around about 4 stacks there of minions. Quite happily, free exp. Without anything against him. Meanwhile, down the bottom, Ash continues to push lane. Corky's going to drive him backwards. Moo Moo needs to be a little bit careful here. He's got two heroes nearby. But Anivia's backed away. Down the bottom, it's all kicking off. Looks like Janna might well be in a little bit of trouble here. Shen's on him, and he's going to easily get away. Woolwood needs his way out of it. Alistair comes strolling up there, and now Blitz needs to be careful. If Alistair manages to get a kick on him, yes he does, they're going to try and chase Janna down. Gets blasted away by Janna's ulti. And that's, if anything, possibly going to save Blitz rather than Janna. I think Janna was perfectly fine in that. Maybe didn't really need to use that ulti. Where did Warwick and Anivia get to? They've gone missing again. Warwick's probably returned to jungle. Picked up a few more kills. Anivia may well be stealing the blue. Not really seen whether anyone's gone for Dragon from the blue side. Obviously, purple team did get it. It must be due shortly. I didn't watch what time it went down actually. There's Anivia in mid. So are they going to continue pushing bottom? Mid's push. There's no opposition. Corky's not there. They're going to get a good hit on this tower. In fact, Warwick's coming. They may well get this tower down before Corky gets back here. They will do. And well, Corky said he couldn't stay. And suddenly it's just left completely blank. Nothing you can do. I mean, once Ash and Warwick are both on the tower, that's a lot of damage going on it. Pops the attack speed. Ash with a lot of damage, and they went to see where they go around. So that's 2 towers down now for Rock Solid. The purple team need to be careful. Still only 1 kill each, so very steady in the kill department. Nothing really crazy going on. Nobody sacrificing themselves, nobody overcommitting. So steady play from the 2 teams, just more a case of stronger laning, forcing the 2 solo laners out. I mean, Rise against Anivia seemed a mismatch from the start for me. Corky Ashes was pretty even. I didn't know what's he managed to push that to. We're not seeing any hit points on there. Oh dear, Moo Moo's dropped. That is not good. They're going to need him back. They're going to need him in leveling. Warwick is around Dragon. In fact, he's got put his vision ward down. So he managed to see their ward and took it out. Meanwhile, Anivia's, look at it. Anivia's got free roaming at the top. I tell you what. The solo mid team are all over them. Corky's in trouble. Nivia's in trouble here. He's got Rise and Corky both on him. He's going to flash towards the tower. It doesn't matter. He's got hit already. The tower's going to shoot him. He's going to go down. He's not going to be able to dodge that, is he? Surely not. Corky ulti. There he goes. Gets egg. That's going to be Anivia going down. Meanwhile, Ash Arrow comes in and hits Rise almost to spite him. Warwick comes around the bottom there onto Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank on tower. Needs to be careful. Void Mana Shield's going to pop. I don't think it's going to hold him alive enough. He flashes away. Tries to come round. Shen comes in. Ulti's on him. Survives. Just about gets away. Will Warwick be able to get the kill? Warwick's exhausted up. Tries to punch him in the air. Doesn't manage to survive. Shen's going to live another day. If only Corky had got down a little bit quicker. Unfortunately not though. And Moo Moo's still disconnected, remember. So he's in base. So they are 4v5 at the moment. So Blitzcrank down. 2 kills each. Moo Moo's back. Good. Nothing worse than being taken down to a 4v5, especially when you're in a full-on team game. A full-on league match, as it were. Points mean prizes in this. And there are full-on points up for grabs. Places for trips to Europe. For massive cash prize of $100,000. moment, it's still pretty even. So a couple of levels lost for Amumi there. Probably at least the level, yeah. If you look at the two laners, yeah, they're both level 9. Amumi's still only 7. 10 for Rise because he was solo. 12 for Corki. Minion-wise, Corki's had massive amounts. 151 minions, 134 for Ashe, the two mids. And Rise, only 80 at solo at top. Nivea only 85. I would have thought he'd have had more. But like I said, it's one of those issues when you push the lane so early. Granted, his team came around and he's been getting pretty much free experience. But if it, say, got to this stage and they hadn't got mid down and they were still continuing just to poke each other in mid, I'm pretty sure Nivea would be a lot higher on the minion stack. Because remember, Warwick came up top. So, Warwick at 84, because he came up, he took about 4 waves of minions along that top when Nivea wasn't there. Shen popping a ward down. Trying to take a glimpse at the moment. They're continuing to push bottom. So Warwick at the moment with Janna. They've got a fairly sizable stack, and I think they're going to get a bit of damage on this tower. Yeah. The shield goes onto Warwick. He's going to pop his attack speed buff, is he? No, not going to bother. Doesn't need it. He's going to take the tower down anyway. No, he's not. He's going to have to back away. Takes a hit. Rise comes down. Shen there as well. Rest of the team missing at the moment, so need to be a little bit wary. There's Alistair coming out. Nivea's there as well, so I think the whole blue team are down the bottom here. Manages to pop his ulti. I don't think he landed the hit onto Shen there. Shen played by Rambo. Is he going to live up to his name? We'll see. Warwick goes in on the tower. They're continuing just to hit the tower. They're ignoring the heroes. Now they're going to go for the heroes. Blitzcrank in trouble. Blitzcrank goes down. Rise is surely going to go down. He's going to get popped by 4 of those. No problem. Oh, he manages to flash away. Will he escape? Yes, no. Oh, would you believe Janna's ulti blew him the wrong way? Alistair's now in trouble. Janna's going to go down. The rest of the team, great Amumu ulti there. And Corki came out. Corki picks up a triple in there, I believe. Yes, he did. Triple kill for Corki. And well timed from the rest of the rock solid team, managing to get in there just about in time. Blitzcrank was the sacrificial lamb on the tower, though. So, traded a tower and a death for 3 kills. Don't know, what would you think's better? So I'd probably take the 3 deaths and a tower, to be honest. So 5-3 kill count, but 3 towers down for Team Solo Mid and none for Rock Solid at the moment. So Rock Solid really need to pull together. They do have that Amumu ulti. It is a big difference in gameplay. And it can really change things, especially if you've got, say, a Corki doing his AE across them, and Rise in there as well doing his AE, exploding on a Blitzcrank going there doing his ulti. So you've got a massive amount of area effect damage there from Rock Solid. And don't forget, the cow can always throw something in the mix. Looks like are they going for an early Baron? They're certainly all in and around the area. I wouldn't have thought they'd go for it. They've not got any kills. Maybe just warding it up, maybe. Ashe is pushing along top. No, I don't think they'd be going for it just yet. A lot of pinging going on there, so they're not too sure. We're seeing Rise's hit points at practically nothing. Pretty sure it's going to be at full. That will balance itself out when Shen continues to push down bottom against Janna. Trying to pick up a bit of free farm. Janna's going to help themselves to some free farm as well. For the wards. And Mumu comes down. They've all separated though. And there goes the Ashe arrow, so they're all going to be seen. Well, it's a bit of a waste there. Warwick went sniffing around the top there. And Warwick's found the ward, so the ward's down again. So it's about 3 wards he's managed to track down with that Oracle, so making the potion pay. And they're going to push for a dragon here. That's got to be wary because, yeah, Nivea's just throwing the stun in there on the wall down as well. But, they managed to get it nonetheless. Blitzcrank tries to get a cheeky grab onto Nivea, and Nivea had gone around the side instead. Ashe is going to push on top and do a bit of damage there. Not taking the bait though, so still sneaky play. No wards in play, remember, for the purple team. So they have managed to pop another one back down where Warwick could just take one out. Clairvoyance goes down, didn't see where. Well, I've gone on to, didn't go on, didn't see where he clairvoyanced. Downside, obviously, we can't see because we don't have full spec mode. We are only seeing it from I'm a Cutie Pie's angle, who is playing as Blitzcrank. Corki Picking up a load of minions. Let's have a look at minion count. So that's been 2 dragons, I believe, now for the purple team. Not going to go for the... Not going to hit it, no. Are they gathering for a Baron? That would be a little crazy with the 2 teams nearby. They are going to go for the ward. Warwick and Alistair top. Oh, they can see that Ash down bottom and Ivy there, so suddenly I think they might take a bite at... No, they've just cleared another ward out. Let's throw where they were going to go up top. So Ash and Shen down bottom. Shen, you continuing to happily farm. Remember, obviously you can just ulti in on a moment's notice if required. They're going to push onto the mid tower. Still no towers down, remember, for the purple team here. All the outer turrets are down for the blues at the moment. So rock solid. They've come together more as a team. The team SoloMid are acting as solos at the moment. They've not really gathered up and pushed. They're going to continue to push this. They're trying to... and didn't get it down. Could have stayed a little bit longer. They're a little bit wary of where Alistair is and Warwick. They're missing Anivius down there. Shen's still down bottom, still free farming. 24 minutes in, and not a lot happening, it has to be said. 5-3, very cautious play. And like I said, this is a proper league match, so there's a lot to lose. It's probably why they're a bit more cautious than you'd normally get. Flash away, looks like Warwick's in a little bit of trouble. It was Blitzcrank they actually went for, which is insane because he's got that big mana shield. Janna gets grabbed. There's people dying left, right and centre. Corki managed to pick up one. I think Warwick's going to go down. Amumu's being chased. Amumu goes down. Warwick's in a little bit of trouble. It's going off left, right and centre around the mid. It all split off, and I think Rock Solid came out better on that one. Yes, they did. 3-1. Amumu was the only person killed, and really, Amumu dying doesn't mean anything to the team. They can quite happily carry on. They've got Shen as the tank. They've got Corki with the damage, and they are going to push and surely take the inner turret down now. Suddenly things have turned the way of Rock Solid, and Corki is being fed a little. 6-1-1 now, and they're going to pull together about this because, frankly, they were a bit at seas, really. They weren't sure who to target, and the fact that Amumu was the only one that died kind of tells me that their split targeting was a little bit off, whereas they were a bit more focused on Team Rock Solid. Amumu taking a peek. He hasn't got ulti up. We can see that on our screens. Rise does, so he's going to explode in someone's face. Well, they're going to try and take a peek at... Oh, and they do manage to grab Warwick. That's going to be Warwick dead. There's no way he's going to escape that. Oracle down as well. He's only... Remember, he just died a minute ago. Oh, he's going to get away. He's just... No, he's not. No. Oh, Corki nearly missed. But that's... Remember, he died a moment ago. That's another Oracle. That's 400 gold gone again for Warwick. So, didn't really get much use out of that at all. And Amumu has engaged on Baron now. The ward's being... Protective ward's being placed out. And you know what? I think they're going to get this one. I think it's going to be pretty much a free Baron kill. Not a fat lot they can do about it, and they're just being wary. Now they've realised, I think they've twigged that maybe, just maybe, they are on that Baron, and it's all too late. They've managed to pick it up. A free Baron there. The Ash Arrow comes in completely wasted, and not really a lot of damage going on Rise there. Nivea's trying to get away. I think he will escape quite easily. But that was really... all down to Warwick just being caught, just being grabbed. Rambo on the Shen takes the bottom turret as well. So he's finally managed to take it down. So suddenly they are even on turrets, and I would say they're about to take the lead on turrets. Remember, they have the inner turret down on mid as well, which is a big bonus for them. So Rock Solid really kicking it up a gear now. It's all going off down the bottom. Warwick in trouble once again. Is he going to get stunned? Is he going to get grabbed? Is he going to get away? Just about. Alistair comes in and punts them out of the way. Remember, Baron's still on the Rock Solid here. That's the purple. Now, Alistair's going to have to be cautious to back away. I think the turret may well go. So they have a fairly sizable stack. Nivea and Janna doing what they can to try and disrupt things, but they have quite a stack of minions there. A full team. Meanwhile, Shen is pushing a great big stack, I think, going to be coming around the back. Yeah, so Shen continues to push bottom. The rest of the team have had to back away. Ash is still trying his best to just draw away, do anything to stop Shen just motoring on. Meanwhile, the top inner turret now down. Shen still not needed, frankly. He's just quite happily sat there pushing the lane, getting free exp to level 17 now. So are they going to back away and go for a dragon? Pick up on their kills. They've still got 2/3 of Baron left, so they could probably group up and mount another attack along bottom maybe, or just push one of the turrets. But 9-4 still skip kill-wise, so certainly by no means have they massacred them. It's just been, they've just played as a team better, really. Simple as that. They've come and pulled together as a team, and they've used their AE to a good effect. Whereas, you know, wow, I guess you could say Corki got a little bit lucky. I think he picked up a triple kill on the bottom lane here, didn't he, early on, which certainly probably helped his damage. And when you've got cover from a Shen, a Blitzcrank and a Mumu, Corki's got free reign to do all the damage he likes, which is deadly now for the opposition. So Blitzcrank is happily farming in mid. Corki going to pick up red. Comes along. Alistair pushing along top. Shen once again returns to bottom. So 30 minutes gone, and almost resuming back to lanes. Are they going to gather? Are they going to use the rest of this Baron? They've still got about a third left. Just a little under maybe a quarter. Is Rise feeling brave? Is he thinking, I can take Alistair? He's going to have a pop. Does come out. Doesn't quite get it ultimate stack. In fact, he'll just... it's a little bit silly there. He should have just waited for that minion stack to build up. Going to blow his cooldowns. Meanwhile, in the bottom here, Blitzcrank's being caught. Blitz very bad. Oh, she managed to flash through. Going to not get away from Ash's arrows, though. A little bit foolish to get caught there. Well, what was he doing here? On his own, when his team were nowhere near. It's a little foolish play there. Whether he was just warding up. There is a bunch of wards around here, so maybe he was going around. We'll give him the benefit of doubt and thinking maybe just warding up the jungle and just happened to have got caught. So, meanwhile, Corki, Shen and Amumu, we are... oh, Rise is ported back. We're still in fade to black because Blitzcrank is down. We are using his recording. Amumu's in... going to have to escape. He's going to get out of that one quite easily. Not really anyone else popping out the sides. Need to be a little bit cautious here. The Rock Solid team, they've got the advantage, but they don't want too many solo lanings getting caught. And Amumu needs to be very careful here. He's getting a couple of them around him. He's got support. If he manages to get the ulti down, he does. And Corki arrives just about in time. Can Blitzcrank get in there, get his ulti going, silence everyone? Yes, he can. And I think, yes, Janna went down there. So Rise managed to come in as well. So really, that was a case of Amumu in trouble, gets away with it. And now, suddenly it's going to turn into an ace. Corki gets Warwick. And Alistair goes down. That's an ace. That is an ace. All from Amumu. Yeah, so get Amumu, guys. He is the real threat. Exactly. So they chased on Amumu, trying to catch the tank, really, when they've got two others. Meantime, they're just absolutely going to roll through here.
Your team has destroyed.
Corki saying they just assumed you were slightly retarded. And that's got to be GG, surely. I don't think they're going to get back. Spawn time, yeah, this is going to be GG right here. So 14-6 the final score. Minion-wise, wow, 306 for Corki at there. And they're the items. You can get a glimpse of them. I'm sure you can pause your video and have a good look at what they've got. But that is going to be all she wrote. And Rock Solid take the match. Very well played. And really, it was simply a case of Rock Solid pulled together as a team early on when it was required, and Team SoloMid, well, they stayed solo, it had to be said. They didn't really pull together at the right time. I'm sure they're going to watch back at this and pick out their mistakes, but they're a top team, so I'm sure they'll bounce straight back. This is D-Man with Quad V, bringing you League of Legends actions using the LoL replay function. Please, ladies and gentlemen, feel free, go download it, and link me some of your epic VODs. Don't go anywhere. There will be another match coming shortly.